Guess what, fuckers? You just watched the video. In about 5 seconds, your phone is going to ring.
Bow!
And you have 7 days to figure out the mystery, or else you are donezo. Just kidding. Our review of The Ring is coming up next. Enjoy.
What's up, movie fam? Dad and daughter movie reviews. In this episode, today we'll be reviewing The Ring.
Yep. So, after watching the taking of Deborah Logan, we decided to bounce into The Ring. It's been a long time since I'd seen it. She had never seen it. I remember really liking it for a lot of obvious reasons, various reasons. And so I decided to show it to her to kind of see what she thought of it. So tell them what you thought of it.
I think it was a really good movie. I know the main character in the movie from Divergent. She's 4, or Tobias's mom. She's got brown hair, so in the Divergent. So I was like, where have I seen her before? And I'm like, oh, I like her. She's a good actor. But I don't know. It didn't scare me. It was more like wondering what was going to happen next.
Mystery, more of like a solving a crime. Like it had horror parts to it, but it wasn't like a strictly scary horror movie.
The plot, I think, is a bit messed up.
It is.
They wanted to have a kid. When they have a kid, she goes psycho, and her mom, she's making her mom psycho, so her dad puts her in the barn, right? And in her little room up there. And then they throw her in the well. Her mom, who wanted the kid, she said, "You're all I ever wanted," and then pushes her and proceeds to push her down in a well, fall to her death.
Right.
What?
This movie, as far as, trying to figure out what's going on, why this is all happening, you have a 7-day, limit on when you watch the movie until you die. People are trying to figure out what's going on. So Naomi Watts' character is a reporter and tries to put all these things together, starts finding out that all these people died at 10 p.m. and basically 7 days after they watched it. So she shows it to, the father of her son, and then from there on out, it's just them trying to figure out exactly what happened and what they need to do to try and stop this from continuing to happen to them, so they don't leave their son without parents. And then we find out
he watches the tape.
And it's like parents' worst nightmare, right? Oh, I'm doing this.
Wow.
I'm in a bad spot, and then all of a sudden now you're in a bad spot too. It's my job as a parent to protect you and not put you in bad positions. And so she kind of feels helpless in that moment. I think as parents we've all kind of felt that. So there's a little sympathy for her in that moment. But just how everything how this video is put together, how she has to piece together everything, find these locations, find out what happened, and then finally comes to the conclusion of what happens is phenomenal, right? And then after she grabs the little girl from the well, right, we think, all right, movie's over. Yeah, great, happily ever
Good
after.
job, yay! Very not horror movie at the end.
And then we get the twist.
She freaking crawls out of the TV.
Yeah,
very iconic scene.
We find out that was not what needed to happen, and that this is continuing to happen to this family because she made a copy of the tape, so she has to destroy her copy, make a copy of the copy, and then hopefully pass this on to somebody else to watch, so that whatever's happening to her family is passed on to somebody else's family. Which if you think about it,
messed up, bro.
It's really messed up. Extremely messed up.
You have 2 people left in your family. A kid that hasn't lived, and you. And then you're probably passing it on to some teenager who's going to go to college with their mom and their dad who are actually happily married with a sibling or a baby or something. And then you're just over here with 2 people la-di-do-day. I just killed somebody else to save my life.
And as a family, you're like, there's nothing I wouldn't do to protect my family, but then I'm passing it on to somebody else's family, and I'm ruining their life. So it's
then they pass it on to someone else's family.
Well, they don't know. They don't know if they need to pass it on. They don't know. She figured out that she needed to do it. Doesn't mean they're going to. So it may end there. Somebody else may find the tape, pop it in, and watch it. So where does it end, right? And I think that's the whole dynamic of the movie. There's this twist, but where does it end? Like, where does this nightmare that's going on with, you know, this family end? And I think that's the cool part of the movie.
I'm stuck thinking, if she destroyed the tape, then maybe she would have gotten killed or something, and then after that tape was destroyed, she's dead, but so is the tape. Like, there's no one to pass it over to the next person. Maybe it dies there, but I have a hard time believing, I had a hard time believing that that's everything leading up to that. That is not how the movie was going to end. That is not how the movie's going to end. Oh, look, I'm holding a little kid in a well.
Yeah, and that's the good thing about horror movies is we get these surprises every once in a while, right? So everybody's by now seen The Ring. If you haven't seen The Ring, go watch it. It's a classic. It's a great movie. It's not really scary, but it's a great what is going on type movie. So that's going to be it for us in this video. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment in the section below. Check the other videos that we've done on this channel out. We really appreciate it. Share the video if you want. And until next time, we are out of here.